So let's dive into the debate around the recent Muslim charity run in Tower Hamlets, organised by the East London Mosque. The event's drawn quite a bit of criticism because women and girls over the age of 12 weren't allowed to participate. Now, that obviously sounds at odds with the idea of a family-friendly and inclusive event, and it sparked accusations that the mosque is breaching the Equality Act. Tower Hamlets mayor, Lutfi Rahman, has stood by the mosque, saying it was a wonderful community effort that brought people together. Critics, on the other hand, argue that no event excluding women should be celebrated by a public official in a city like London, where equality and inclusion are key values. But let's look at the Islamic perspective that's often missed in these discussions. In many Muslim communities, gender segregation is a well-established norm, especially in religious or community events run by a mosque. This isn't about excluding women out of hostility, it's about maintaining a cultural and religious practice that many in the community support. In Islam, there are traditions of separating men and women in certain activities, like prayer or sometimes even sports events, not as a form of discrimination, but as a form of modesty and religious observance. So from the mosque's view, and indeed from the viewpoint of many in that community, this isn't about exclusion. It's about creating a space that aligns with their religious values. Mayor Rahman, knowing his constituency well, is likely trying to respect that cultural context rather than impose a one-size-fits-all standard. From the Islamic or cultural perspective, the mosque decision is really about upholding religious practices around modesty and gender segregation, which a lot of the local Muslim community actually supports. Mayor Rahman is likely just respecting those cultural norms rather than trying to impose a different standard. That said, the critics do have a point that a more inclusive approach, like holding a separate women's event, could have been a good middle ground. But ultimately, it's a clash between religious sensitivities and broader equality expectations.